What can people do in their own communities, in interactions every day on Facebook, that can help unify people?
Like everybody's life has static. Like everybody's life has something going on.
Right.
When we make assumptions that someone else's life is better for whatever particular reason, or we make assumptions as to why their life isn't as great as you think it should be because you're assuming that they made bad life choices. It's a very dangerous road to go down. I tell my daughters that you need to approach that each other assuming that they've got your best intention. Because if you react with the other assumption, no one's going to get anywhere. You're just going to go back and forth, and it's never going to end.
Right on.
At some point, someone has to just stop,
Right.
give a bit of grace, and be like, I'm assuming that their intention is good.
Right.
And then if you go there, then I think there's room in that equation for healing and things to move forward and understanding and all that stuff.
We're all here. We're for a limited amount of time. We can only do so much. Try and just be positive and be accepting and stop just going out of our ways to find reasons to argue with people and to feel negative about them.
It's kind of unnecessary, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a combination of like the things that we're not taught in our education, the things that we don't discuss, like we were talking about acknowledgement of slavery and like how far that goes back and like what are the threads in our society that like still come all the way from that, and like how do we get over that is by acknowledging it and by talking about it and having conversation, because I think you have to create a way that people can hear something. Leaders actually take their role from what we feed them.
Right.
What do they speak
right.
to? When they go to debates, they speak to what we want to hear about, right?
Yeah.
So then why are we telling them, no, we need a more complex narrative. We need to find a middle ground.
I think it's really the conversations that happen in spaces like these when the camera's on right now.
Right.
But traditionally speaking, like when we met each other, it was just an organic experience, and to have an opportunity to bless each other with our stories and our knowledge and our wisdom on a daily basis, I think that's really where our healing and our transformation begins.